What if I told you there was one mistake keeping you from your dream sneaker collection, and making this simple change could turn your collection looking like this into something like this? And that, my friends, is simply buying used sneakers. Now, a lot of you guys are saying right now, oh, I only keep my collection dead stock or nothing. Well, that's a good motto to have if you want to go broke and eventually having to resell all of your sneaker collection just to pay your rent off. But buying used sneakers has a lot of great benefits to it. The main one being the price tag, basically cutting in half those dead stock pairs. You don't have to just settle for your average Nike Dunk just because you only had $100 laying around and this is the only thing you can afford. And I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I feel way more comfortable wearing sneakers that have already been worn than breaking in my dead stock pair. I don't know what it is, but with dead stock sneakers, putting your foot into them just makes you feel like you just made the worst investment of all time. Well, there goes $700. But when it comes to used shoes, you're like, hey, why not? Because they've already been broken into, so I might as well just rock them anyway. I don't know, maybe it's a psychological thing or something. When going to buy used sneakers, I would recommend these 4 places, and that is eBay, Facebook, thrift stores, and your local sneaker boutique shop. Now, when it comes to eBay, you do not have to worry if your sneakers are authentic because they do go through the eBay authentication program. But the downside of that is there is a lot of extra fees that go along with it. So that price that you see on eBay, just probably add another $50 to $60 on top of it for extra fees and shipping. And the only downside I would see is that you don't really get to have the shoe in person. So the seller could have just taken a lot of good pictures of them, but they leave out a couple scuffs or scratches around the shoe that you don't see until you get them in your hand. Now, you can complain and go back and forth, but more times than not, you know, you're just gonna have to deal with what you got. Now, for Facebook, I would say you can find way better deals on there. The main benefit I see with Facebook is that you can actually see the shoe before you buy it. But the major downside to this is that you are meeting up with a stranger and you are not guaranteed that your shoes are going to be authentic, meaning that if you get scammed, you are not going to get a refund whatsoever. They are just going to ghost you and peace out. So when you are looking for shoes on Facebook, I would make sure to do my research on real versus fake pairs. My rule of thumb has been, if you feel that something's a little off or the price is too good to be true, then more than likely that shoe is fake. Now, when it comes to thrift shops, you can find better prices than Facebook and eBay, but the variety of sneakers, however, is going to be up to whoever brought in the shoes to that thrift shop. And more than likely, there are going to be a lot of beaters when it comes to thrift shopping. So I would just be conscious of that when you're going to look. And the same problem that I had with Facebook is that they did not have authentication. So you are going to also do your research. Just because they sell shoes doesn't mean that they know how to authenticate them, if you know what I mean. Like Plato's Closet, they have a lot of variety of sneakers. You know, they promote, they have Jordans and whatnot. That shoe might not be real. So I would make sure to do your research. The only good thing about stuff like Plato's Closet is that they do refunds. So you can get your money back if you buy them and they end up being fake. Your money is locked down and you don't have to really worry about that. Now, my all-around favorite option would be to go to your local sneaker boutique. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably saying hell to the no because your store is taxing, but have you really just looked at their used sneaker wall? More times than not, they are really throwing deals on those sneakers and you can really negotiate the price a lot more than with their brand new pairs. Now, for pricing, however, they are more closer to eBay, but you have to realize that, yeah, they do have overhead and whatnot and any other excuse they want to tell you. It's going to be better going through them because you actually get to see the shoe in hand. Even if they do come back as fake, they're pretty good at locating fake sneakers, but they're not 100%, but they will give you your money back because the one thing that a sneaker boutique hates is bad reputation. And if people find out that you bought fake sneakers from them, it only takes one fake sneaker to ruin an entire shop's reputation. Now, if you have watched me before, then you know that I like to put my money where my mouth is. So I'm actually gonna go out into the field and find some great examples of used sneakers, either at my local sneaker boutique shop or maybe even a thrift shop. All right, so I'm back up at Hype 901. I'm going to pull a few pairs off their dead stock wall and then I'm going to compare them to their used inventory. I'm going to start off with this Georgetown 6 right here, 250 dead stock, and I'm going to compare them to a used pair. Used pair right here, size 12 for $160, so literally $90 off. Next thing I see are these Panda Dunks. Obviously, you got to go with the Pandas. $220 for a 10.5 brand new. And here's their used Panda right here. $120 for the exact same size Panda. And oh shit, you're literally slashing the price in half from $220 on a brand new pair to $120 on a used pair. You got these UNC 6s, $250 dead stock size 12. A little high, I'm not gonna lie, for some 6s, but let's see what their used pair is going for. They actually got two pair of used right here. So they got one for $150 size 8, and they have one for $140 size 8.5. Just found this other deal right here too for these lucky greens. They got these up for $220 brand new, and then they have a pre-owned pair for $140. So you're literally saving $80 going with the used pairs. And this is every single pair of pre-owned that I've compared that are just way better when you get used. So now that I'm back home, I thought, why not try to find a steal on Facebook Marketplace? So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Going to do everything pickup. So everything's going to be able for me to go get them right now if I wanted to get them. So $175 on the Air Force One Low Skeleton Purple size 14. It's not a steal, but I can get this brand new for $239, or I could get it used for $170. So not that great of a savings, but you know, it's cheaper. Ooh, this is a really great listing I found right here. 5 pairs of his sneakers, $120 each, for foam pods and some Concord 11s. Obviously these things are used. It's looking like he needs to get them gone ASAP, so I could really probably negotiate down to like $90, maybe $100 per sneaker. Silver toe Jordan 1s for $100. I mean, $100 for them, you know, it can't be that bad, right? Man, the fakes on Facebook is no joke. You really got to keep your eye on the ball when you're going on Facebook Marketplace. For example, this Travis Scott Jordan 1 listing, $500. Now you might be like, oh, that's a steal right there, bro. Look at them, like it looks so real. Yeah, it's a steal until you go on StockX and actually look at the price for a Travis Scott one high, and it's going for $1,500. Yeah, there's no way somebody's selling a real pair for only $500. No matter how good the pictures might look, you know, you have to be real with yourself here. And here we have some Win Like 96s for only $75. Are they real? I have no idea. Let me know in the comments if you guys know if these are real or fake. Oh my god, look at the fake A Ma Maniére Jordan 12s. Who's making fake A Ma Maniére Jordan 12s? Y'all must have thought that sneaker was gonna go crazy if y'all already started making fakes for them. The thing with Facebook is it really is hit or miss, and it depends on the day. The people who are really throwing steals are getting messages back and forth. So you really got to be on the ball, always making sure you refresh your listings, trying to find the best deal. And here we have a pretty decent listing that I already messaged the seller with. He has these Jubilee 11 size 10.5 for $120, and that is a really good price for these. In all honesty, you know, a little cleanup or even not, they look good to go. But guys, there you have it. We were able to find steals both in store and online. That just goes to show you that having used sneakers can really widen out your sneaker collection way more than just spending high-end prices on dead stock pairs. But there were a lot, and I mean a lot, of fakes on Facebook. But if you guys want me to review a replica sneaker off of Facebook, I'm gonna need this video to get at least 30 likes, and I would do just that. But right before I end this video, we are so close to hitting 700 subscribers, and I'm pretty sure by the time this video goes up, or even after I've uploaded it, we're going to hit it. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 700 subscribers when we hit it. But with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.